Take one deep breath in. And as you exhale, allow yourself to become fully present inside your body. Allow your shoulders to relax. Allow your sitting bones to connect to the ground. Become aware of your presence inside your body. And become aware of the presence of your body in the space. And as you're allowing yourself to become connected to the space that you're in, become aware of your senses and the way that you perceive the space. Notice the temperature in your room. Notice any kind of sounds that might exist around you. Notice any kind of scents, smells. Whatever it is that surrounds you in your space, become fully aware of presence and of the way that you see, know, and understand. The way that you receive the information about it. As you're allowing yourself to become fully present inside your body, and as your body becomes fully present in the space, you bring your attention into your heart center and you notice your breathing pattern. And at this time, without the will or the intention to change anything, notice how long or how short your breath might be, how deep or how shallow your breath might feel. There's no need to change anything. There's only the need to remain still within your presence and within your body. Surrounded, loved, and protected at all times, we're calling in our guardians, our angels, our teachers, our guides, and our families of light that have been with us since the beginning of all times. We're calling them all in to cast a circle of light around our space, so only those who serve the light will enter. So as you visualize a circle of light surrounding your space, you visualize a continuous circle of light with no interruptions, no gaps, no doors opening or closing, no hidden passages, for nothing will allow interference. Continuous circle of light surrounding your space, for you are completely surrounded, loved, and protected at all times. And as you allow this circle of light to surround your space, right now, you extend that energy above and then below. And you create a complete sphere of light. And you're right in the center of this space. Safe. It's a clean space. It's a healing space. It is your sacred space. From here, from the base of your spine and from your legs, grow roots towards the ground. And every time you exhale, your roots grow deeper. And as you grow your roots through all the layers of the ground, you're slowly growing towards the center of the planet. You have been this way so many times before. You know your way. You know how to connect. You know how to remember. You know how to pick up the aspects of your soul that you have left behind in different other lifetimes. For every layer of the ground that you grow through at this time brings you back a piece of yourself. Allow yourself to grow, to connect, and to remember. And as you do so, notice that your roots are growing deeper and stronger with every exhalation. Feel the connection with the ground. Feel the connection within yourself, within your own memories, and within your own way of knowing and understanding your experience. And as you're growing your roots and as you connect to all the layers necessary at this time, all of a sudden you're going to find yourself right in the center of the planet in a massive open space. And as you look around in this space, you see crystals everywhere. Beautiful crystals, all kinds of colors and shapes and sizes. And at this time, as you look around and you notice all these crystals, you notice also that you're not alone. For at this time, this planet has opened for you access to all realms of elementals. Finding yourself in this space, it's almost like all veils have been taken away and you see through all realities that normally you couldn't. So as you're looking around, you notice that there's so many beings of light, guardians of this planet living in this space. Notice every detail that might show itself to you. Notice how you feel knowing that you're not alone, knowing that you are surrounded, loved, protected, and guided at all times. Knowing that you're finding yourself in here in this space right now amongst friends, beings that are here to protect the planet. And you notice that every single crystal in the space has a guardian. And these guardians are all kinds of fairies and unicorns. Sometimes you might see spirits of trees guarding some crystals, spirits of flowers. You might see birds. You might see rabbits. Just look around and notice all these guardians. You might also see mermaids. For some of the crystals grow from waters, and at the base of them there are mermaids guarding them. You see all the elementals of the planet. You might also see sylphs. And a sylph is a wind element, is a wind creature that protects, that serves as a guardian. So you might see winds surrounding some of the crystals. Notice every detail that shows itself to you. And allow yourself to feel in here as home. For this is the home of our planet. This is the generator of life force, of wisdom and healing. This is home to so many others. And we all have space. And we all share this energy. And we're all helping and guiding each other. For we are all one. We are the spirit of this planet. We are the spirit of Mother Earth. So as you look around at this time, choose your crystal. Notice which one is your crystal. And as you get closer to your crystal, notice the color, the shape, the size, and also notice the guardian of your crystal. Notice who the guardian of your crystal is. and notice their way to connect with you in such a friendly, familiar manner. They are to be trusted, for these are the guardians of our crystals. So as you're connecting with the guardian of your crystal, if you have any questions at this time, you can ask. If you just need an exchange of energy at this time, you can just make it happen. Or if you just want to sit down beside your crystal along with your guardian and allow the crystal to send you that healing and grounding energy, you can do so at this time in your own way, to see, to know, and to understand. Hug your crystal. Allow the guardian to make sure that your connection with the crystal is not interrupted, that the energy from your crystal flows in a natural way, in a healing way, in a loving way. So as you're hugging your crystal, allow that grounding, healing energy that pulsates out of your crystal, just like a heart, to pump energy right into your roots, and allow that energy to flow all the way up towards your body. Allow it to come up, allow it to feel your roots, and allow your roots to feel alive as they're getting this life force. And allow this energy to travel all the way up. And as it reaches your body, you're going to feel it at the base of your spine, in your knees, in your ankles, in your hips, surrounding your waistline, from your stomach, from your solar plexus, all the way down. Allow this grounding energy to heal the lower side of your body, to take away from you anything that at this time might be painful, discomforting, or does not serve your highest good any longer. Allow the lower side of your body to heal. And as you do so, bring your attention to your shoulders and your head, and grow your branches all the way up into the sky. Beautiful, strong branches. And at this time, you notice what kind of tree you are. How big can you grow? How strong you are. How majestic your branches are growing up. How many layers of the sky they're touching. And you notice that as you reach the highest point in the sky, you remember that sky is not your limit. There are no limits when it comes to your soul energy, to your soul print. For your soul has no beginning and no end. And as you reach that highest point in the sky, you go above that point. And as you do so, you go on the other side of all times, spaces, and dimensions. And you find yourself in a vast space, open and filled with crystals. And at this time, look at all these crystals in the space and notice that these crystals as well have guardians. For these guardians are the beings of light that protect our planet from above. Notice how they look like, how they show themselves to you. See, know, and understand in your own way. And looking around at all these crystals, find your crystal. And as you do so, notice the guardian of your crystal in the sky at this time. Notice their light, notice their presence, and the way that they connect with you. allow yourself to remember the way to connect with your crystal. As you're surrounding your crystal with your branches, you open up your receptive sensors and you allow this divine crystal energy to travel from the highest point in the sky all the way down towards your body. And as you're allowing this energy to fill your branches, as you look around, you notice that at this time you're not alone. For there are so many others just like you. So many different trees, but just like you, growing into the same forest. For every time we have intentions that have the same level, we come together. For this forest of light is keeping us together, connected, healing, loving, and thriving. Allow this light to travel through your branches all the way down towards your body. And as it reaches your body, you feel it into your crown, surrounding your head, touching your shoulders, and you feel like you have been touched by angels. As you allow this energy to travel from your shoulders all the way down on your back, into your spine, into your arms, filling up your lungs with every breath you take, centering into your heart and opening up just like a flower. For your heart right now is opening up like a flower. Notice what kind of flower you carry in your heart. And notice that every time you exhale, your flower opens its petals and allows you to let go of old memories, of painful energy elements. Anything that does not serve you any longer opens up with every petal of your flower and flies out and away from you, maybe in butterflies. Allow your heart to open and clear. Allow it to remain all loving and connected. Take one deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring your attention back into your roots and notice how strong your roots still are. Allow your attention to flow from the base of your spine all the way down towards the center of the planet. But at this time, stop halfway. Your attention along with your energy will stop halfway between your body and the center of the planet. And you're finding yourself in the space of your roots, halfway. And as you look around, you notice that at this time, there are two paths opening, one towards the left and one towards the right. Choose for yourself which way to follow. Look towards the right and to the path and notice if it's that the one that you should follow, or look towards the left. Whichever way feels the most familiar and comfortable at this time to walk, just take that way. Take your first step towards that way. Whether it is to the left or to the right. And you're following that path, and you notice that as you're following the path, it takes you into an energy space that is familiar to you, for you've been here before. And as you look around, you notice how the path looks like, and how the space looks like. And you're finding yourself being somewhere outside in a forest, a beautiful forest of light. And as you walk into this forest, you feel once more at home. For this forest is healing for you. This forest allows you to clear your energy, to balance, to feel love, to feel protection, to feel connection. For in this forest, there are so many fairies that at this time were waiting for you to arrive so they can help you, so they can heal you, so they can show you the way. There's so much movement all of a sudden that started happening in the space, and as you're finding yourself right into the center of it, allow yourself to relax and sit down on the grass. Just sit down and allow all this light and movement and sound and bird songs to just come to you, to just surround you. Allow this energy to be part of you, for it is part of you. So as you're allowing yourself to relax, sitting down on this beautiful velvet grass in your magic forest, you notice that all of a sudden, from the left side of the space, from the left side of the forest, there's one fairy appearing and coming towards you. And this is the fairy of your root chakra, the very base of your spine, your grounding, your life force. This fairy is dressed in red, beautiful red dress. Notice any details of how she walks towards you and how she's looking at you and how bright her dress is. For this fairy has a gift for your root chakra. Notice what that gift is. It might be a box, it might be a key, it might be a word, it might be an energy print. Whatever it is that she holds in her hands, she's coming so fast towards you to give that gift to you. And as she gets very close to you, she's going to place it right into your root chakra. Beautiful activation of your life force, of your healing ability, of your standing into your own truth. Receive your gift. Be grateful. And allow this fairy to remain into your space for now. So as you allow yourself to receive that gift and to settle within it and within your root, you allow the second fairy to come in. And then as she comes in, this one is the fairy of your sacral chakra, and she's dressed in orange. Notice how she looks like, how big she is. Any details that you might see in her clothing or in her way of coming towards you or way of showing you who she is. For she holds another gift for your sacral chakra. And at this time, you're in so much need for that. And as she gets closer to you, you notice in what way, how fast or how slow or how bright she becomes as she's placing her gift right into your sacral chakra, into the lower side of your abdomen. Allow that gift to settle within your energy. Know what it is. Be grateful. And allow this fairy to remain in your space for now. As you take one deep breath in, you're ready to receive the third fairy into your space. And she comes in dressed in gold, beautiful, bright gold. Notice how big she is. Notice any details or any differences between her and the other two. Notice how she comes around, how she shows up for you. And notice what gift she has for you at this time. As she's holding that gift for you, and whatever that might be, it is yours. Need it at this time into your solar plexus, into your stomach area. So as this fairy becomes closer to you, she's placing that gift into your solar. Notice how that gift settles within your energy. For that is something you've been waiting for a while now. And notice how this fairy is so happy to have served you. Feel grateful and allow your solar plexus fairy to remain in your space. As you allow the fourth fairy to come in, and she's coming in dressed in green, beautiful emerald green. Allow her to come into your space, for this is the fairy of your heart. And she does have a gift for you at this time. Notice what your gift is, and notice any details of your fairy. How is she dressed? How bright the green is? How does she flow? How does she come into your space? Or what is it that she has to tell you? Allow her to come closer and settle her gift into your heart. Notice how you feel, for there is so much healing, so much peace, and so much love that this fairy has to offer you. And she's so happy to be at service. Allow her to remain in your space for a while. As you're allowing the next fairy to come in, and this one is dressed in blue sky, and she comes in as the wind. Notice how big she is. Notice her energy, her way to come in, and what is it that she holds in her hands as a gift for you. For this gift will come into your throat chakra. This is the gift for your voice, for your words, for your way to create with your words, to heal with your words, to build with them. She's bringing healing into your voice, into whatever it is that flies off your lips. Notice what your gift is and allow her to settle that gift within your throat chakra. Notice her ways of being around you, of giving you the gift and remaining with you for a while. And as you look at all the other fairies and you notice that they're surrounding you at this time, continuing each one of them in their own ways, their process of healing for you, notice what they do, what they tell you, what they might be building around you or inside of you. Allow them to help you in a way that you need at this time, as you're calling in and allowing the sixth fairy to walk into your space, a dark blue. And as she comes in, she's bringing a beautiful night sky. For as dark as the night might be, there are bright stars shining within that sky. This is a beautiful fairy. She seems to have no beginning and no end in her energy. She sees all that is, and she's bringing you the gift of your third eye. of opening into seeing, knowing, and understanding the truth. Notice what your gift is, the way that she comes in with it, and the way that she gives this gift to you. Allow it to settle within your third eye. Allow your third eye to open like a dark blue lotus flower. Allow this fairy to remain within your space. And as you're looking at all these fairies surrounding you and continuing the process of healing at this time for the physical aspects of your body, for the emotional aspects of it, and also for your mind and for your spirit side, you calling in and allowing the biggest fairy, the fairy godmother, to come in. For she's the fairy of your crown, the fairy of your soul, one of your guardians, and one of the brightest lights you've ever seen. So as you allow this presence to come in, the entire forest changes. For this fairy is a reflection of your own light, of your own highest self. Allow her to come into the space and show you who you are. Allow her to come in and give you the gift that you've been waiting for, looking for, and asking for a while now. Whatever it is that she brings you, allow that gift to surround you like in a warm, cozy blanket of light. Allow yourself to remain within all these gifts. Feel worthy of all of them. And every breath you take allows all these gifts to settle within your energy field, within your body, within your consciousness, and within your existence. Allow the fairies to show you the way. Allow them to inspire you. Allow them to answer your questions. And allow them to keep you strong and flowing no matter what happens. Stand within your truth, for you are at all times surrounded, loved, and protected by the spirits of this planet and the guardians of your soul. Take one deep breath in. And as you exhale, stand up on these grounds, stand up into the forest, and look around and notice how everything has changed. Also remember, you can come back into this space anytime you are in need for healing, for guidance, or just for connection. For the fairies are always going to be here waiting for you, glad to be at service. There's no need to say goodbye or detach from the fairies, for their presence is always with you. And as you allow them to remain in this space and allow them to continue the flow of energy towards all aspects of your being, you turn around and find your path out of the forest towards your roots. And at this time, as you walk on this path, you also notice that your path has changed. Notice in what way it has changed. And as it takes you all the way into the center of your roots, you're flying up with your attention and your energy all the way into the base of your spine. from there, you're noticing your roots connected to the center of the planet. And you're also noticing your branches connected to the highest point in the sky. You remember that your heart has opened like a flower. Remain in here for a few breaths. Allow this energy to settle within you. Allow it to keep you connected to the ground and connected to the sky, but also connected within yourself. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, find yourself physically present inside your body, as your body is present in your space. And then slowly start bringing physical movement into your fingers by making a fist. Wiggle your toes, wave your shoulders from side to side, bringing a twist into your spine. Wave your head from side to side, looking at the left shoulder and then at the right shoulder, allowing the base of your spine to remain connected to the floor, but your crown to open and stretch your spine all the way through. Slightly tuck your chin in towards your chest and allow any tension that might have built in the back of your neck to release. Take a nice big yawn if you need. Take a nice big stretch. And whenever you feel ready, you will slowly find yourself opening your eyes. Whenever you're ready to do that, allow your presence into your space to settle. And before you step away from this space, take your pen and your paper and take your notes. Write your thoughts and your experience. Draw your thoughts and your experience. And if you need any help looking at your experience and understanding it, you know where to find me. Be well.